before he launches into I love this song, I have to say. Like literally the Goo Goo Dolls, this was on repeat in my car for several years. But CAKRA KHAN, I love his voice. Absolutely fantastic. Really understated beginning of this song because the original actually starts quite a lot louder. But I don't know, do you want me to have a look at that as well? Let me know down in the comments because I love the Goo Goo Dolls. The lovely breathy vocal sound at the beginning. Really quiet, lovely spoken on pitch. Take the volume right down when you're starting like this because then it's going to give you much more space to grow. But let's go and take another look at it.
Okay, this is
I don't want to hurt to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Don't wanna fuck, what's the lyrics again? When you're going up to those higher notes, and sooner or later, that's actually a lot harder to pitch than you think. So I always like to tell students that you've got to think about it like a pyramid. As you're going up, you're going to allow the sound to get quieter, and then that's going to give you much more control on those high notes rather than going, and sooner, rather than like blowing a gasket by letting all of that air out. The chorus, and I don't want the world to see.
I noticed one thing. He's very handsy whenever he's performing. He's always moving his hands. He's always doing something. There's artists who can literally just sit there without moving their hands and sing, and somehow they manage to show emotion without moving their hands, but then there's artists who show emotion and then move their hands, and it makes the emotion so much better. I'm I'm not an artist like that, but I'm one of the people where when I talk, I tend to use my hands a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that. I usually have the videos cut off pretty low to where you can't see my hands a whole lot. But I'm always using my hand. Always. Can't help it. But I notice he's doing that too. It just cracks me up. Stay hydrated.
Seems like the movie. Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want to.
No, I have to stop it there. I know. Why did I clap? Well, because I just love it. He's so into it as well. It makes me feel so happy, and I love this song.
Yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want to hurt to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Yo, this is fire, dude. He's feeling himself. He is enjoying himself like no other right now. Man, you can tell when artists are, because if they're not, they're usually more uptight, or they're, just more relaxed. They're not smiling. They're not moving around a whole lot. But he's like sort of, like dancing with this, song. He's not really dancing, but he's just sort of moving along with the melody. You can tell he's putting a lot of energy into it by his vocals. There's a lot of expression there that isn't, from smiling and stuff like that. He's just definitely enjoying himself.
So did you notice there he kind of lifted his arms up there? You could see really great work going on in the head and the neck area. Now, that's actually what we in Airstore voice training call anchoring. So by lifting the arms up here, as if you're almost resisting some sort of weight or some sort of pressure behind you. If you do that now, you're going to really feel the work here underneath the armpits. That's where the lats begin, or the latissimus dorsi, into the back of the spine. And what you're doing there is you're helping lift the rib cage so that your ribs are not necessarily going to go and deflate really easily. And what you're also doing is you're also keeping the ribs nice and high, and that's going to help you activate along the front of the chest, which is going to help you stabilize the sound.
Bro, that sounds magical. Bro, I wasn't expecting anything like that. What in tarnation? All right, let me go back a little bit. I'll go back to the beginning of it. That was 10 seconds, and it was right when it started. Yeah, see, he's feeling the music. No, I started saying it's probably a chorus.
And I don't want to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's meant to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Oh man. But I hope y'all enjoyed his reaction, because his cover of this song I've never heard before was clean. I can't make comparisons. I don't like doing that anyways. That's always something people want to do. Is like, this is better than this. This is better than this. I don't really like doing that. I like, enjoying the music for what it is. And I try to stay positive. I'm not like a really negative person unless there's something that I just don't like in a song, and I will point it out. I will straight up tell you. I'm not worried about losing some subscribers. I've did a couple of videos like that where I've been really, really blunt. But dude, he sung perfect. He had so much emotion. I love how he used his hands the whole time. And then he had that really high-pitched part. Dude, that was ridiculous. But yeah.
Not expecting that. Oh my goodness me, those high notes. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, that was like a lovely falsetto sound. What's happening there is you got a really lovely thin vocal fold really far up in the range, but the volume is so low. Keep the volume down when you're going higher up, because what that's going to do is going to stop this like buildup of the pressure. You could see that he wasn't pushing at all. There was great connection through the head and the neck. Again, that was that anchoring thing that we were talking about. Lifting up through the back of the spine, keeping the chest nice and tall. But it's not about pushing. So you're making sure that you're keeping your abdominals nice and loose. You can feel a connection inside, sort of like the internal abdominal muscles. But for the most part, that like six-pack muscle, the rectus abdominis in the front, we're keeping that relatively flexible so that it can move in and out with our breathing. And we also saw the tongue just peeking forward a little bit over the teeth. That's something as well that Adam Lambert does. You can check out my video here about him and his vocal technique,